Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Coffee with Creatives. My name is Rebecca Bertoldi. I'm your friend in marketing.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Thanks for being with us on this gloomy day. It is pretty humid, though, today in New England. But anyway, my name is Tara Brotz. I'm an interior designer for residential commercial properties.
Very nice. Yeah, it is a little humid out there, but I feel like it did drop a bunch from the weekend.
It did a tad bit,
Yeah,
but the birds are singing and it's a happy day.
that's right. That's right. No rain today, which is nice.
True.
So, okay, well, welcome to the show. We like to share all the things that are going on in Eastern Connecticut here and share some ways to get creative in your life and business. So, thank you for joining us. One quick announcement that we're going to make before we get started is next Monday, Tara and I, as you all know, both of our fathers have passed this year. We are going to take next Monday off and just give ourselves a little time to grieve and to experience our first Father's Day without our dads. So we will see you all on the 23rd, and we're going to have a very special guest for you.
Yes, we are. But first of all, I'd like to say happy Father's Days to all the fathers out there and the moms, too, that have
Yeah,
raised the kids by themselves. Absolutely. It goes
absolutely.
both ways.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So happy Father's Day to everyone. And we're going to jump right into our coffee cups. Tara, would you like to kick us off?
I would love to. Mine's white.
Okay.
I went through the whole cabinet and I was like, what do I feel like today? Plain white.
I mean, maybe not plain white. Maybe it's more of a blank canvas.
It could be a new start, right? A new,
Mm-hmm.
fresh start
Yes.
on my journey forward.
Excellent. And okay, and then let me show you mine. So I am showing you guys, these are a part of a set of dishes that have been in our family for about 4 generations. So they came over from Italy. And these I actually had to take down because as they were doing the siding project on my house, they were very close to falling off the wall. But they have these little, like, it almost looks painted inside. And it has
That's
the little plate that matches.
I love it.
So very cool. We certainly do not have anything close to a full set, but they're there for the decoration and to remember that side of my family.
Nice.
Yeah. So tell me, Tara, what's going on in your world? What are you working on this week?
Well, I'm back in Middletown working on a deck. I just
Mm-hmm.
finished her sunroom, so now I'm moving outside to her deck. I
Nice.
found such a fabulous rug I'm so excited about. Has blues, greens, a little bit of yellow to pull from the room, and navy blue.
Ooh,
So turquoise is also in there, but that was her favorite color, so we pulled that in. But I'm super excited to share that with everyone as soon as it comes a little, it's still moving a little bit slow, but we have to find the right furniture to fit in this tiny space out there. So as
right.
soon as that comes about, I will show everybody. But what I'm really excited about is I just did a great staging job with this wonderful realtor, Amanda, and it's in East Haddam, Connecticut. So it's coming on soon. I can't really say where it is yet until Amanda gives me the go about to do so, but I always love working with her. She is an amazing realtor, and I will get her information out to you as soon as I can talk about it. But we do have pictures today for that as well, so I can show you some sneak peeks behind the scenes at some
Yeah.
point.
Let me get that loaded for you now. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to.
So while you're doing that, I'll explain. So I also can do full stage um, house for realtors, but I also can do partial stage as well, which means I can bring in artwork, pillows, lamps, whatever decor, whatever you need, to help incorporate what they have already in the house.
Yes.
Actually, that's Palmer Street. That's Palmer Street, Becca. So it
Oh,
would be the white.
okay. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. Let me let me find the right one.
Yeah, so in this particular case, it was just I had to decorate the bookcase in this small office. So I brought in all the furnishings for that, and then I sprinkled a little bit throughout the house. So
This one.
there it is.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is the office space, and the next picture shows it a little in a little bit of a different angle.
There we go.
Yeah, so I always had this thing with horses. I used to have horses boarded on my property a long time ago when I first moved into this house. So horses for me seem to be, kind of calming. So I've always been around horses as a child. I did take
Mhm.
horseback riding lessons. So horses stay with me. So if you see a house at a stage, you most likely will see a horse somewhere in that house. But yeah, so I brought all of this in and it will stay there for the photos and then I take it out. So it's just a partial stage for photos, get the potential buyer to your door, and then we pull everything out.
Very interesting.
Yeah. But I
It's
also can help with staging consultation, which means I go into the house for an hour and I
hmm
help the homeowner move their furnishings around and declutter.
hmm
So that is just for an hour usually, and typically the realtor will gift that to the homeowners. So I'm in there, I give them homework, I'm hands-on, so I'll help them with everything that they need within the hour. And then, they have homework to continue when I have left.
Do you
So
do that
yeah,
just for realtors, or like what if somebody's trying to sell their own home?
I could do it for whatever, even if it's a homeowner selling on their own.
Okay,
Absolutely.
nice.
Yeah,
Cool.
I enjoy
Okay,
it.
nice. So, do you have a lot of staging projects going on right now?
I just had two just recently back to back. So the next one I will talk about at some point here. But yeah, so this one just happened.
Mhm.
So I was running there, packing the car, staging it, taking it out. It's a lot, but I do enjoy it. And it seems like the homeowner was very happy. So I'm on to the next house for him. They have two houses. So I'll be
Mhm.
staging the next house for him in Rhode Island. And then they're thinking about hiring me to help them with their new home and
Okay,
design. So
very
it's
cool.
kind of a neat little thing. You
Yeah.
go in, stage the house, help them sell it to find that you're back in the house, their new
Mhm.
one, making it their home for them.
Very nice. And like for the longest time, I think you didn't have like when the real estate market was crazy. I don't think you had a whole lot of staging projects because, I mean, people just weren't. They didn't need to because it was just selling so quickly. I've seen, or because I have different realtors in my different networking groups. Some of them are further south towards the water, and some of them are further up north towards Massachusetts. And I find that the ones up north aren't needing staging yet. They still say it's a multiple bidding situation. Are you noticing anything like that? Like, are your staging jobs further down south?
East Haddam up to Plainfield. Um, yeah, a little past Plainfield, I guess, but I'm all over the state. I
Right.
feel like my phone has been ringing quite a bit for staging.
Yeah.
It just started to come back. I'm also in Noank too. I have some decor and pictures and lamps in Noank on Pearl Street.
hmm
So that house is actually still on the market. It's 11 Pearl Street if anyone wants to look that up. It's a great house. It's down by Abbott's, and
Okay.
Noank is pretty quaint. It's a really nice little area right by the water.
Nice. I don't think I've ever heard of that, but I'm new here, so that's
Oh, you said we have to go to breakfast there then.
okay.
Or there's a little area down in Knowing that I just love so much. It's this little quiet space. It's near the boat launch, and it's a small little tiny, I don't know, postage stamp of sand, I guess you could say. But
hmm
there's a dog people swim and jump off.
Oh, nice.
It's right on the channel of where the boats come in and out. So there's a lot of activity, but it's nice to sit there on the little patch of grass to read a book. Um, yeah, so it's really quaint. You can go down to Carson's. They have a really nice place for breakfast, and it's just like a neighborhood setting. Abbott's is such a good place to go. But there's different restaurants down there within. You just have to, they're tucked away, so you have to know where they are. We'll have to go for sure. Yeah.
Definitely. It's funny because you guys, I've only been out here in Connecticut for about 5 years. And the first 2 years was really, COVID-y. So I didn't get to explore a whole lot. And everybody finds it's just so funny how I can't find my way around anywhere. So it's not just Connecticut. It was everywhere I've lived. That's me. So, yeah, it's nice. It's nice, Tara, that you get to show me all these places that I don't know yet. And yeah. Now, like my husband, he drives all over Connecticut every day for work. He knows every square inch of the state at this point. And so naturally he laughs at me too. But yeah, it's one of those things that it's not one of my special skills to know where I'm going. At least geographically.
I'm always looking. I know. I'm always looking for the shore, the water, and quaint little places. I can have my little cup of coffee on my cobblestone sidewalk.
Yes, exactly.
So we'll have to explore. Maybe we take a video of some small little towns. Like Chester's a great town too. You could walk through it in 2 seconds, but it's still quaint. It's nice to stay there. There's little stores. Maybe we do that
Yeah.
and show the shore, the life on the shore there for a bit. We'll go town by town. That would be kind of neat to do.
That could be fun. Maybe we can,
Yeah.
guys out there, I'm curious. So let us know, reply to whatever you're watching us on, and let us know, like, would you want to meet us for coffee out in the world? We can
Yeah.
have some chats and have some fun.
That would be great.
Right? Wouldn't that be
And
fun?
getting to know, yeah, just getting to know the community a little bit more and to bring you in our world. And also, we can meet different small business owners too that way, which could help everybody.
Yeah.
So we'll have to look into that and figure out when and how we're going to go about that. But that would be something great to do.
Yeah, definitely. And we did get to notify our contest winners last week for the tickets to go see Sugar for the Madonna place. So we are excited about that. Tara and I will be there as well. And
I'm so excited. So
yeah,
excited. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but I get so excited. That's my band. That's my band.
I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, we're going again to another place I've never been. And, we get to connect with other people. We get to listen to great music. Like it's a great day.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be nice to show you around to that area of Connecticut because it is nice down that way.
Right, right.
So, I just want to run something by everyone. There are some pictures, Rebecca. I don't know if you can find them. I kind of threw them at you last minute. However, I did go to Farmer's Daughter in Rhode Island, which is a huge nursery.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. It's really a neat nursery. Just take a day trip, just go for a drive. It's called Farmer's Daughter. I believe it's in North Kingston, Rhode Island, but it's on 138. And the way they have the nursery set up is pretty spectacular. So they have certain areas. I want to call them like, I don't know. I want to call them like a little hut, but there are little rooms, freestanding buildings throughout this pathway. And there's plants throughout, pots, and there's other pictures too there. I think I sent a lot of them, but they're so decorative and it is very creative on how they display everything. But they don't only just have plants, they have decor as well. It's neat for a gift, maybe a gift certificate or gift card from somebody that, maybe purchasing a new home or, anything for that matter, birthday, whatever. But it is something neat to see. So if you keep scrolling, I think that it will definitely show you some outside pictures too. Now that's the little store. So those are little stores throughout this pathway, and you can tuck into them,
Hmm,
and they're not very big, but they have so many neat pieces in there. Yeah, look at that. Isn't it? I don't know. I just get excited when I see stuff like this. So it's
it's
just
pretty.
my art world. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
Yeah. Yeah. So they have pillows, candles.
Ooh,
But yeah, so I just wanted to add that. I did go with my friend Donna, and I met Donna through our Thursday morning meetings, which is
mhm.
Rose City Networking. And we meet every Thursday morning at 7 a.m. It's a community-based gathering, and yeah, so that's where I met her. But we had such a fabulous time. Donna, thanks for going with me. It was great.
Nice. Yeah, I think it's. I mean, there's so many little places around here, and I have to find that one that I got all that stuff from that time. That my husband and I were going on a we were away for our anniversary, I believe, and on the way back I saw this store and I was like, let's stop there, and we got all of this stuff. And I know, and of course me not remembering where I am now, can't remember how to get back to places. But Kyle has an idea, so he said he would let us know and try to get us back there.
Yeah, we'll
So
have
many
to pick
cute
some
places.
places. There are. Have you? Oh, you probably haven't. I don't know why I'm asking you this, but maybe we could go to this place. It's called the Umbrella Factory.
Yep, never been there.
Yeah, it's on your way. I want to say it's in Rhode Island, but that's kind of a neat area too. I'll have to take you there as well. We'll do a video. So
Yeah,
we'll have to plan a day to just stop for a second and take a road trip.
yeah. Because Tara and I work very hard, so when we do find those times to connect and go out and be creative, it's a lot of fun.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so how about your week? What's going on? What are you doing?
So I actually have quite a bit of design work on my plate this week. I have 3 websites to outline or to get the look and feel proofs over. I have 2 different styles of nutrition labels to create. I have an interactive ebook, 2 interactive ebooks. So it's the design work, I have to say, is piling up a little bit because I haven't found someone to replace me with that yet, but it'll be okay. And this is interesting. So everyone has their own style when they're doing stuff, as we know, and that's the same for like graphic design. And I think I may have told this story a while ago, like that when I was a teenager, I applied for an internship at this studio that did work for like MTV and Nickelodeon and stuff like that, and they were like, your work is good, but it's not our style. And I always just thought that was a cop out, but it's real. It's not my style. So I have a very clean, very symmetrical, very corporate kind of style, and that's okay. That's fine. But I have a client who we tested some different kinds of styles of ads, and the one that is winning is not my style. So I'm having to connect with other graphic designers to say, like, are you, and I almost feel like it's a style to reach more youthful people that we're looking for, which is clearly not me anymore. It wasn't me when I was a teenager. It's not me now. So yeah, so if there's any graphic designers out there, I'm looking for someone to create some ads. I have been giving people those specs, but would love some input there because it's definitely not my style, and I have to redesign her landing pages to match that.
So if I could ask you this, what style would it kind of fall in? I'm finding that vintage is coming back, for the younger generation coming back into play in my design world. But how about what does it look like for you? What does that design look like?
It's so the specific one that's been beating them out. So this is for a product that you can get daily positive texts, And
Okay.
essentially it helps you just to start shifting your mindset one little
I
text at a
see.
time.
Okay.
And
Okay.
a lot of what we were promoting was like happiness and you're going to have more joy in your life. And we tested out these, they were like obviously fake, but pictures of brains in different colors. Like one of them was a brain that looked like it had flowers growing out of it. One was a brain that was getting watered, like, you know, you're nurturing your brain kind of thing. And those are doing the best. And they're not like, and I could probably use some AI to come up with it, but it's really more of like a bright and
Color scheme, right?
it's well, like one of them was very bright and the other one was kind of just pink but still brighter. But
Okay.
it's more of like just for youth. It's more about, you know, things that clash that don't follow the design rules. And maybe that's my issue is I follow the damn rules, but yeah. So it
Yeah, it's
is,
kind of putting like, I guess it's kind of like putting plaid with polka dots, maybe.
yeah, maybe something like that. You know, it's almost like if you've never designed anything for the younger audience, then yeah.
Well, when I went to school for design, we had this class where, colors meant everything.
Mm-hmm.
Colors meant for McDonald's, the red and the yellow was a symbol for food. So that's what it was back then. Now they're turning towards more gray, but
Yeah.
that's why everything was kind of colored that way. Green is for calm,
Mm-hmm.
yellow is for welcome. So we had to learn colors and how did that incorporate, of somebody thinking about color and what does it mean for like food or what does it mean for feelings or when you
Yeah.
went to a hospital, it was very much cold looking. It was greens and depressing colors, but they use those for calm. And
Mm-hmm.
nowadays they're turning blues and, they're kind of going outside the box for that because times have changed. So I understand. And
Yeah.
then scents were a big thing too. The scents that are pumped into big, maybe hotels or whatnot are calming scents that
Mm-hmm.
you don't even know are being pumped into the air. Mohegan Sun, I'm sure, has some scents as well.
I'm sure.
It's just to keep you there, to make you calm, feel relaxed. Anthropology has one. Abercrombie and Fitch, they had a lot, but that was to distract you.
Right.
Um, it was to
Abercrombie have their own
think quick.
issues. Yeah.
But they did that. That was, you're spraying perfume and cologne, and it
Mm-hmm.
was distracting you. The music was loud. So they're distracting your thought process and you thinking, okay, I need this, I need this, I need this. Let's just grab it and go.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So there's something behind everything.
Yeah. And I also heard at some point, like restaurants, while they do want you to enjoy your meal, they want you also out of there so they can turn the table over.
On the table.
And I think that there was specific music that they would play in the restaurants to get them, like if you had slower music, it would make them stay longer. And so they
Mhm.
pumped it up in a lot of places to try to get them to go out quicker.
It's true.
Yeah. So yeah,
Well,
I'm going to be designing a lot of stuff this week. Yeah, and that's a good thing. Like sometimes I feel like the design work. Oh, and I have to lay out the magazine that's coming out next week. I got to finish that. I feel like the
mhm.
design work sometimes it's something I can do when I don't have like my full brain functioning at once. You know what I mean? Like it's still, I can almost do it on autopilot versus like
Mhm.
writing copy or something like that. I can't do on autopilot, but you know, the design just feels natural and I can kind of just do it. Even I remember when I had my print magazine in my 20s, it was usually like, I would work like 4 days a week and just go and then take the 3 days off. But it would be like layout for whatever reason has always been very easy to me. So yeah.
Mhm. Nice.
Yeah. So I get to do that.
Mhm.
What else is going on this week? I have videos to edit as well. I did find a wonderful blog writer, and she does such a good job with the blogs, and we do SEO blogs for people. And the SEO blogs basically mean like we are, SEO means search engine optimization. So if we are creating a blog that is, that's going to work in your favor to get you seen on Google, we are looking at like, what is your audience already Googling? And then we write blogs that answer those questions. So she does a pretty good job of it. And yeah, we have a few. I think she's writing for like 5 of my clients now. So it's going nice.
That's great.
Yeah.
Good. Well, I worked the Halsey concert last night.
Oh.
So it was a long night.
Yeah.
But it was a good show. It was very interesting. I love Mohegan because, there's just such a high variety of patrons that come through there and their outfits. And I wish I wrote a book a long time ago because the things I see, whoo. But it was fun. It was good times. Good times. Got to see a lot of people I knew last night that were there. So it was nice.
Nice. Very cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is there anything else coming up that you know about in the community?
Let's see. So on June 17th, my Thursday networking group, the Northeast Networking Group, we are holding an evening event, a meet and greet. So if you guys want to join us, it's free to come. And actually, let me just grab that link for you. But what we're going to do is we're going to have a couple different speakers, me being one of them. And we're going to talk about how to promote yourself, low-cost ways to promote yourself. And then we're going to talk about, some of the members are going to talk about sales and how they're getting different sale, like how they're closing sales. And then a few things like that. So we want people to be educated and we want them to feel excited to be there. All right, and let me just grab this link. Oh my goodness, it's a big link. So I don't know. I'm going to put it in all of the chats here and see if you can sign up.
Mm-hmm. Is that July 17th? Is that the date?
June 17th.
Oh, June 17th. Okay.
Okay, so I put it out in all of the chats here on all the platforms. So if if you want to come, just RSVP. You can go to nengct.com and RSVP there as well. But we're going to have a bunch of stuff ready for everyone so that they can grow their business, they can meet new people, and they're going to meet with like some super connector kind of people that know everybody in the area. So it's going to be a fun night. And
That'll be
games.
nice.
We're going to have games and prizes too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I will be attending as well. So I'm looking forward to that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah. I think that's everything going on right now. Yeah. So if and then Tara and I will be going down to G's Country Barn to start looking at our candle scents that we want to go with so that we are ready for them in July. So we'll take some video of that.
That'll be fun. I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. So yeah, and I think that's about it on my end.
All right. Yeah, I think that's it on my end as well. So I will close us out. Always remember to be kind. You never know what anyone is going through. Smile goes a long way. So make sure you smile the next time somebody walks by you. All right, you take care. And thank you so much for being with us. And we will see you soon. Take care.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.